there'll be no blue memories there. Every day I reminisce, dreaming of your tender kiss. Oh, my darling, how I miss my happiness. Try the other part again. What's it? A million years it seems have gone by since we shared our dreams. When I hold you again, there'll be no blue memories then. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah. You can even stop with the guitar.
It seems have gone by since we shared our dreams. When I hold you again, there'll be no blue memories then. Whether skies are gray or blue, any place on earth will do, just as long as I'm with you. My happiness. Nice, I like that one. Sound okay?
Yeah,
Good.
sounds great.
All we need is a host. Meanwhile, and we'll overdub a voice.
Stop! This side lane traffic very heavy.
Wow.
Isaac,
Hey. You're in big trouble, man. You're fooling around with Dr. Fung there.
Guess the motto.
Hey, you know, you can take a joke. Look at that smile.
You're supposed to put him right there and go, pull the string, Eddie. So, your new record is good, happy, good, strong, eh?
What's the title? Ghouls Goes West.
The new record's called Ghouls Goes West. It's very big, directed by Eddie Wood.
Forever ghouls.
Ghouls Goes West.
Well, it's Saturday night and I just got paid. All about my money, don't try to save. Hearts and sins go wrong. Have a time. Saturday night and baby, I'm a queen fine. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna live it up. I'm gonna tear it up. Have a ball tonight. Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready and I go cat go. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna live it up. I'm gonna tear it up. Have a ball tonight. Know that song. What's it? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
What is it? I'm gonna rock it up, I'm gonna live it up, tear it up, have a ball tonight. And it's let's splash on down to the social hall.
Splash it down.
No, let's jump on down the social hall. Let's run on down the social hall, something like that. The joint is really jumping, gonna have a ball, gonna rock it up and live it up.
Rip it up.
Like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, but love me. Break my faithful heart, tear it all apart, but love me. If ever you ever go, darling, We never do those songs. It's fun.
My happiness sounds good though. How about shadows in the mirror? You know what I mean? What's the brain trust got going on over there?
Hey, boss.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Jamming this time.
Sure. I tell me anything. I know that one. He's laying in bed with his girlfriend going, I'll get there when I goddamn please, baby. Hey, I haven't seen all of this episode. Shouldn't you be going? Later. Yeah, come on, pretty baby, let's move it and groove it.
Weekend special, just a simple name. It's on, more important, it's on the station. It's Music Factory, the Music Factory. That's the clip channel.
The Music Factory says the cartoon music. What is that?
Dun, 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 dun.
No, that won't work.
Okay. Upload?
And does it your name? Did you use your name
Eric.
on the music?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, does it like is this Eric on the Music Factory or?
Yeah, that's okay.
They know you.
I hope so.
All
No,
right.
they don't. They know.
Okay. Sometimes they.
Okay, guys. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Chris Isaak, vandaag de gast in de Weekend Special. We gaan het eens even hebben met hem over wat oude dingen en wat nieuwe dingen. Want het heeft per slot van rekening 2 jaar geduurd voordat het nieuwe album van Chris Isaak in de winkel ligt. Hello Chris.
Hi, how you doing?
Hello,
I brought my
Ken.
drummer there.
Hi, how you doing?
Well, if you're here as a drummer, well, you should be playing a little bit later on, I think. Huh? Why not?
Not much later on.
Not much later on.
We're ready at the drop of a pen. Go ahead.
First of all, it took you 2 years to come back
It's a
with a
nice
new album.
watch you got, Eric.
Well, thank you very much.
Dang, you know. Look at
There you
that.
go.
See, when you hit the big time, you get the good watch. I got this one in Hong Kong.
This one too.
Really?
Yeah, it's only I think $17.
Gee, I'll trade you. Mine was 20.
Anyway, it took you quite some time to make the new album. Before that, we know you, of course, from Blue Hotel and Wicked Game.
Yeah.
You also played in a film. What kind of films you played in?
I played in everything from carrying a gun, and most of the film, early stuff I did was me carrying a gun. I was a cop or a detective, or I worked with David Lynch. I was the FBI. So I worked my way up. I started off as a killer. Then I was first I was a hired assassin and married to the mob. Then I was, or was it something wild or something?
There's the killer clown.
Yeah, married to the mob, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I was in David Lynch, Firewalk with Me, and I was an FBI agent. Then I was in the last one I did. I was an architect with Bertolucci in Little Buddha. So yeah, moving up gradually into nicer and nicer guys.
Yeah. So a little bit later on, you're not mafia yet, or president maybe.
I'll be a nice guy, you know.
Nice guy.
Next thing I'll be is
No.
a singer.
Well, that could be a good idea. But you also you have a very special hobby. You box.
I thought you were going to say taxidermy.
No.
Yes, I
Still
love
doing? Still boxing?
No, I tried to stop boxing because it's such a rough sport. It's not really something you could do for part-time. You either do it all the time or
Or else you get
you
hit.
get out. It's like all this. I don't know. This side you can see there's a line right here. That's where all the cartilage is out of my nose, and from the side it kind of curves like that because it used to be. See, I used to have a nice nose like you.
Yeah, well, it's not broken yet.
I was.
So.
See, stay out of boxing. It's the first thing that goes.
But because you did the boxing, what do you think about a man like Mike Tyson, who is always in the press and in prison all the time?
I felt bad for him going into prison. Now that he's out, no matter what he's done, he paid for it, I guess, And you just hope he gets on with his life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go in the ring with him.
Going back to the film, to the movies, you also, of course, your music was in Wild at Heart. Are you planning to make more music for films in the future?
I usually don't make music for the film. I usually make the music for the record, and then they end up using some piece of it. We did Wicked Game, and I kind of wrote some music for a TV show. You worked on that too.
Mm-hmm.
And we did some music for television show, but mostly I make the album, and a director will see some song or hear some song and imagine that going with his film. And right now I've got a script upstairs at the hotel, and somebody had sent me from the United States, and they're going to use one of the new songs off the new album. They've already heard it, and they're saying, "I want to buy that song and use it in this film." So
lucky you.
Yeah,
the
it's
film
good.
is a success.
Yeah.
Extra sales.
Pay for a new bicycle.
Yeah. We're talking about the new album. It took you 2 years to come back with a new album. How come?
That's usually about right. You know, for me, usually between. Well, what happens is it's not 2 years of writing and working on an album. You got to imagine that the album comes out, and then for the first year of that, you're out promoting the previous album.
Mm-hmm.
The next album comes out, and we've been working. This album probably took us 8 months to record in total.
Yeah.
We've been done with the album for 3 months, and then you know they're packaging. They got to put it in shrink wrap. That takes time. You know, they got a hairdryer down at Warner Brothers, and they put plastic on each one. Every one hand done. That's tiring.
Yeah, I can imagine. But if you start working on a new album, composing the new songs, can you give me an example? Because you're here now, the two of you. Can you give me an example of how you build up a new song, how you compose it, how you get it all together?
I can give you an example. One that sounds just about the same on the record as it does on the when we do it. It's just do a little bit of Forever Blue.
Okay.
We'll give it. I don't know how much we can do with that. How much you want to hear? How long is this show?
Long enough.
Nobody ever warns you or tells you what to do. She walks away, you're left to stay alone, forever blue. The stars have all stopped shining, the sun just won't break through. Each day's the same, more clouds, more rain, you're left forever blue. Forever blue 'cause you love her, but she doesn't love you. You did your best, life did the rest, you're left forever blue. Ready for me? No reason left for living, still there's a lot to do. New tears to cry, old songs to sing, and feel forever blue, and be forever blue. Man,
So this is how
That
you
one-
think of a new song, and you just play it right away like this with the
this song
lyrics?
was like this song. I actually wrote this really quick. That song I wrote in about 20 minutes, and I'd worked on it. I hadn't worked on a song. I'd been writing a letter to my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend at the time, and I wrote her a lot of letters, but I never sent them. You know, I write down the letter and then I'd wrinkle it up and throw it away, and write down a letter and keep it. But so I wrote all these letters, and then it was about 1 o'clock at night or whatever, and I'm in my house and sitting on the couch, and I could look out and I could see the ocean. You know, you kind of see this vision of like the moon on there, and it was like real heavy. And I just started writing that, and it came like really quick, sitting in the dark, and it was as good as a phony movie version of, you know how like in the movies they write a song and it just comes out great. Well, it was really fast. I wrote it and I wrote down the lyrics after I sang it once. I wrote it all down on an envelope, and I went to bed. And the next day I went, wow, it's like, you know, I had this song. And Kenny came by, and we kind of worked it up, you know, like we were trying to think of how we were going to do the arrangement for a rock and roll band. And we kind of worked it up like this, and he said, hey, it sounds good like this, you know? So we kind of, it's very much like that on the record.
Is that the way you composed all the songs for the new album? Because it is, you just mentioned it yourself, that your girlfriend, well, you broke up anyway. Is that a good inspiration for writing songs?
Yeah.
You have to break up all the time to write good songs?
It's a good inspiration, but if I had to do that kind of stuff to make songs up, I wouldn't be in this business. I mean, it'd be too much. I don't want to ever go through that kind of, I mean, since then I'm like, you know, I haven't been in another like serious relationship like that. I just kind of meet people and say, you know, I gotta go surfing or something, do something else. We go on the road, we're only one night in a town and we're gone, you know.
Yeah. But writing all the letters means that you've got 10 albums.
I got a lot of songs. I have a lot of songs. I mean, the songs for this album came very quickly. I think that probably as time goes on, the stuff that I write will be a little sweeter. That, you know, right after you break up with somebody, there's a lot of confusion and anger, and you kind of hate them 10 minutes, and then you love them 10 minutes. You think they're the greatest love of your life, and then later on you think, well, I just want to go to bed with her one more time. You know, it's like all kinds of ideas are in your head. 5 years from now, it'll probably just be all a beautiful relationship that used to be. And that's usually how I usually look back, is very romantic vision.
This is the Music Factory.